Hello guys, welcome to the Superwatch channel. Orient may be the top brand among inexpensive timepieces. They are a sister firm to Japanese watchmaker giant Seiko and its upscale luxury offshoot, Grand Seiko. Today's video will go through the top Orient watches that you can buy this year. I've included links in the description below for further information on the goods. Let us begin without further ado. Number 1. Orient Bambino AC 08040. Even though they look simple, Orient watches are accurate, reliable, and useful. There is a lot of demand for them because of the excellent value they provide for the money. Many of them cost between $100 and $200. Consider the line of watches created by Orient Bambino. Its small size and comfortable fit make it a popular member of the manufacturer's classic range. The Bambino 2 is an example of a dress watch with a classic Roman numeral hour track. You can choose between a white, gray, or black dial with slim batten indices. In the most modern iteration of the Bambino watch series, which is the third generation, the Bambino heart is a more intricate variation of the Bambino. Through an open glass on the dial, this watch displays the balance of the mechanical movement as it functions. For individuals looking for a budget-friendly Orient watch, the Bambino model is a fantastic option with a modern and economical design. This 42mm dress watch from the Bambino series is perfect if you like understated designs and a deep blue shade. It has narrow hour markers that narrow to a point, and the second-hand center is red-coated to make it stand out. At 3 o'clock, this uncomplicated timepiece displays the date on a white wheel. With its crocodile-textured strap, this watch exudes an air of refined sophistication. The mineral glass caseback and mechanical hand-wound movement of the Bambino provide a practical 40-hour power reserve. Number 2. Orient Mako Arabic Dial RAAA 0818L. The Mako Arabic watch is an excellent tool for divers due to its dial's Arabic numeral hour markers. Underwater, the RAAA 0818L model's yellow-tipped second-hand, visible hands, and hour markers make it simple to see the time. The bezel also rotates. A little shade denotes the first 15 minutes, as is common with many dive watches. A 200-meter water-resistant case, capped with sapphire crystal glass, further protects the hand-wound Orient F6000 922 movement from water damage. An additional feature of the Orient Mako watch is its sturdy folding clasp bracelet made of stainless steel. Number 3. Orient Ray 2. The Ray 2 is one of the most well-known diving watches ever made by Orient. This timepiece, in the eyes of many, is a carbon copy of the legendary Rolex Submariner. The Orient Ray 2 is a less expensive substitute for the Seiko SKX, which Japanese watch enthusiasts may be familiar with. At only 41.5 millimeters in diameter, the Orient Ray 2 is noticeably smaller than the typical diver's watch. The stainless steel case and bracelet are both matching and have shiny, polished finishes. The case is tough and scratch-resistant. A black unidirectional bezel with 120 crisp clicks and coin edges sits atop the case. A day-date aperture at 3 o'clock, arrow hands, and silver-toned indexes stand out against the black backdrop of the dial. Even in complete darkness, the lume that covers the hands and hour indices of the watch shines clearly. At 3 o'clock, you'll find a practical day-date window. The in-house caliber F6000 922 movement is what drives this timepiece from Orient. 22 diamonds hold this mechanism together, providing a reliable 40-hour power source. Above all else, this diving watch surpasses the ISO 6425 international criteria for dive watches, with its exceptional depth rating of 200 meters. Number 4. Orient Kamasu 2. The following wristwatch is the Orient Kamasu 2, which is both understated and sophisticated. Undoubtedly eye-catching, this dive watch features the classic combination of silver and black, a stainless steel case of 41.8 millimeters, and a 3-link bracelet make up this watch. Orient dive watches typically employ mineral crystal to preserve their dials, but the Kamasu 2 uses sapphire crystal glass, which is a noticeable difference. This enhances the Orient Kamasu 2 resilience, as sapphire crystal, a more resilient watch glass, can withstand shocks and scratches better. The matte black dial and shiny black bezel of this Orient dive watch complement each other beautifully. The basic design of this dial includes rectangular oblique hour markers, one inverted triangle at 12 o'clock, arrow hands in silver and red, and a day-date aperture at 3 o'clock. The same in-house caliber F6000 922 with its 40-hour power reserve and 200-meter depth rating, beats beneath this simple watch face. At retail, the effective Orient Kamasu 2 may be yours for anywhere from $208 to $460. Number 5. Orient Mako 3. I haven't seen a successor to Ray 2 yet, and we're talking about more recent releases. This one was blown away by the watch's high-end appearance just after receiving it. When compared to the very generic appearance of the previous generation, the burnt orange variant stood out as particularly eye-catching and distinctive. The watch's more upscale appearance was due to the inclusion of the aforementioned sapphire crystal, high-polished chamfers on the flanks, and a thicker, squared-off bezel. There was a net improvement over the Maco 2, and the transition went well overall. However, you will not find a significant improvement in materials or finishing quality here. Outside of the crystal, the Mako 3 is structurally identical to its forerunner. Cosmetic upgrades constitute the bulk of the enhancements. This makes it very subjective, of course. Because of the extra cash, I picked this over the Mako 2. There is a slight decrease in clarity owing to the sapphire crystal being hazier than the mineral, and not having a top-tier anti-reflective coating to compensate. But other than that, the Mako 3 is available in a broader spectrum of more vivid hues than the more subdued Mako 2. So, that for the best Orient watches of 2024. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notification of our latest videos.